How's it going, people of YouTube? JohnOrigins here today, bringing you a Pokemon Black White 2 OU battle, this time from the Smoke on Wi-Fi Battle Finder. It's against OriLance97, and I gotta say, it was an alright game. I enjoyed it. My team is the team that I said I wouldn't use for a while because I used it a lot, but now I'm bringing it back because it's been a while, and I haven't got a good OU team that I like apart from this one, and I really wanted to play some OU, so that's why I'm bringing it. But his team is looking pretty standard. He's got the Rotom Wash, which could be anything these days. Magnezone, I've got to be careful. I don't want my JIRACHI being switching on that. That would be horrible for me. Roserade, could be anything. It's really UU. And then the only threat there is Conkeldurr. The rest of it looks relatively defensive, so we're going to see if we can avoid some stall in this match. And we'll get in right into the battle. So, she leads off with her Rotom Wash. I'm saying she because the character's she, and then I go for the U-turn because I was expecting to be faster than the Rotom Wash, but it might be scarfed looking at that, so we'll have to watch out for that and hope my Latios can outspeed it, which I think it will, as I go for the U-turn like I said on the incoming Jettisoned. And now I feel like I can go for a T-Bolt with my Starmie and do some shit ton damage, or go for the Psychic and still do a relatively good chunk to whatever wants to come in. But I go for the Thunderbolt on the Roserade. If I went for the Psychic, that would have been better, but oh well. And I'm thinking I cannot take it out from this range yet, so I'm going to have to switch out and go into my Stargazer, who is best suited to take on this Roserade, being that I resist both footsteps, I think. But she ends up going for the extra sentry. I take that very well and almost get back up to full HP. Only 2 HP in it as I get trapped. And now, as you can see, it's fast forward quite a lot, and you'll see why. I'm going to explain this relatively badly. So I'm going for Wishes, at the same time she's going for Hidden Power Fires, and then as I get an opportunity to, I'll go for the Iron Head and try and flinch it. And that happens quite a bit. I mean, I stalled out of MAGNEZONE out to the point where she wants to switch out because it gets annoying and repetitive. I mean, she could have ended up stalling me out of Iron Heads, to be fair, and I was just trying to get some damage on it. And as you can see, every opposite turn I keep flinching her with the Iron Head. I wish up, she's not getting any crits, and because I'm specially defensive I could take all the hits for the days. And now I've got it down to about a quarter of health gone down, so I'm like, yes, almost there. But she ends up getting annoyed and switched out into her Donphan to try and just kill me at this point in time. And you'll see this because it's quite a cool set of the Donphan I believe. You won't see it this turn, I don't think, because she ends up going for the Earthquake, and being that I have Levitate, no, because I'm a flying type, it doesn't work. And then go for the Ice Shard. It does, with the Intimidate, there's almost half, which is insane, and then you see the Life Orb damage, and you're like, whoa, what the hell, Donphan, what are you doing? You're a defensive Pokemon, you don't do that these days. So the Donphan's quite an offensive type, and then her Roserade might be even, who knows. Rotom Wash is scarves, as we all know, and I'm going to go for the U-turn as the switch was obvious because she can't 2-hit KO me. And I'm going to go right into my Is It a Bird, which is my Latios. And I'm just going to go for the Draco Media. I don't want to play any predictions, just want a Draco. And I take out the Rotom Wash. Maybe she thought I wasn't scarfed and stayed in, who knows, but I don't take it out as she goes into her MAGNEZONE again, knowing she can take the hits. As I switch out into my Landorus, I think. Yep, my boot. Get the useless Intimidate drop. And I'm expecting to die from Hidden Power Ice here, but ends up going for the Signal Beam. I can live that because, you know, lack of stab, resisted, and all that jazz. And I'm quite bulky with my HP investment, as she ends up switching out, being scared to EQ, and goes into a thing that's grounded. She hasn't got anything that wants to take an Earthquake now, as I can cleanly 2-hit KO this Donphan. But I know that she outspeeds me, and with the Ice Shard she can definitely OHKO me, which is unfortunate, and now I kind of have to die now. I could have switched into an appropriate Pokemon, like, I don't know, maybe my Infernape, but I didn't want to risk him going for the Earthquake, which it did not. So yeah, I go into it's my Sizzle now, and I'm going to start setting up. I feel no reason not to. I'm not banded. I don't need to be banded when I'm Sword Stance, and I can go for the Superpower and just take out this MAGNEZONE clean with the +2 base high Superpower. I don't know its base. I think it's 120, and I take that out that MAGNEZONE. Bye bye. It weren't going to be a threat to me, so even my JIRACHI could take it on. But now I'm scared. I'm going to go for the U-turn and do some really nice damage to this Conkeldurr and switch into my Latios to take the fighting move, but she ends up predicting that and goes for the Ice Punch, which was a good play on her part. And now I'm like, shit, what shall I do now? I could either Draco Meteor, Surf, Psyshock, or Hidden Power Fire. I decided to go for the Psyshock, I believe, because it hits all of her team hard, and I'm pretty sure it can 2-hit KO a Jellicent, which it can, which is good. I knew the Surf may have been obvious, so I didn't go for that. And then the Draco Meteor, I didn't want to do the defenses, the special attack drop, just in case I could outspeed the rest of her team and sweep. But ends up, you know, still got the Dark Fan left, which can go for the Ice Shard. I ain't want to take that, so I'm going to go straight back into my Sizzle as she goes for the Ice Shard. And I can take that relatively easily, being that it's resisted. And then I believe I end up setting up a Soul Stance here, because I know I can take an Earthquake or something. Yeah, I know I could take a hit, and I feel that I can definitely do some damage, as it ends up just going for the Rapid Spin, which, questionable play, I would have wanted to get some damage on. But now I know for a fact I can still take a hit. Maybe she's got some defensive investment because of the Rapid Spin. So I'm going to go for another Soul Stance and set a +4, which pretty much signals the end of the game at this point. A +4 Sizzle with priority is gonna pack a punch. Even if I am just lefties, I can still really damage anything, literally anything, as she brings in her Conkeldurr. Now the Butted Punch is obviously gonna kill. There's no chance in hell that that Pokemon will survive. And now I believe her last will be the Roserade. So yeah, that's gonna be a good game, guys. If you enjoyed this OU battle, please leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe. I've been JohnOrigins, and peace out.